If you're moving to Idaho with kids, your school district might matter more than your mortgage rate. In this video, I'm breaking down the top 5 high schools here in Idaho and where to live if you want your kids to go to them. So you're thinking about making a move to Idaho with kids. Well, hold that thought, because what high school you go to may or may break their high school experience and then propel them to the right college. So I'm gonna break down the top 5 high schools here in Idaho and where you can live and where you should move to based off that school district and how to get into that high school. So let's break down and unpack that right now. But first, my name is Greg Langham. I'm an associate broker here in the Boise, Idaho area, which means I can help you buy and sell real estate. So if you're thinking about coming to the Boise, Idaho area, pick up the phone, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email so that we can connect and put a game plan together that's right for you. So over the years, I've helped hundreds of families relocate here to the Boise, Idaho area, all from this YouTube channel. So if you're thinking, man, should I reach out to them? Yes, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to give you the information, because one of the questions I get all the time is, Greg, I have a high schooler, or I have multiple kids in high school sports, or help them in their athletics, or so on and so forth. So I thought what I would do is take the 2025 data and rank it based off of the data that the research that they've done, and list the top 5 high schools all across the board in Idaho so that you can explore which area of Idaho might be a good fit for you based off that high school experience that you're looking for your child or children. Okay, so as I go through these rankings, I'm gonna start with number 5 and go up to number 1, but keep in mind these rankings are based off of test scores, graduation rates, and college readiness. So these are the rankings. And number 5, here we go. Number 5, Timberline High School in Boise, Idaho. Timberline is a great high school. It has a lot of great things about it, a lot of great academics, great arts. The choir is fantastic. They also have a great athletic program, and they do very well across the board. So that is a really good high school if you're looking for well-rounded athletics, arts, and academics. So Timberline comes in at number 5 in the state of Idaho. So what I'm gonna do is I will put down below in the description, if you wanna look at houses down below in that Timberline school district and all these school districts, or all these high schools, I'll put links down below in the description of this video, so if you wanna click and see what houses are available, like for example, around Timberline High, you can click on that link and see all the homes for sale. So that might kind of give you an idea of like, okay, price point, what do those homes look like, how old or how new, would this fit my family? Because I want you just to not only see and hear about this high school, but I want you to also be able to see the homes around this high school and kind of get a feel, because a lot of people coming to Idaho think, well, I'm gonna go to Meridian, I'm gonna go Star, I'm gonna go Middleton, but they're not considering these high school, the test scores, because what you'll find is, as I go through, you'll hear some schools that fall into one school district quite often. But that's number 5. Number 5, Timberline High School. Number 4, Boise High. Boise High is a great high school. It's right downtown Boise. It's just a traditional high school. The athletics is fantastic. The arts, again, I just can't say enough about Boise High. Both Boise and Timberline fall into the Boise School District. So if you're looking at that, that's kind of keep that in mind. That falls into the Boise School District. But Boise High, filters into the north end of town, north end Boise. So you can kind of look at homes in there. But very good high school. A lot of resources are put into Boise High. So it's a great high school if you're looking for, academics and college readiness. That comes in number 4 in the state of Idaho. All right, number 3 is Renaissance High School in the West Ada School District. It's a magnet school, so it's a little bit different, where it has a collaboration with Idaho State University, where you can actually get your associate's degree through Idaho State University. So it's kind of paired that way. That one is a great high school. That comes in number 3 in top high schools in Idaho for 2025. So if you're looking for something that kind of propels your student forward, kind of gets them in high school, gets that associate's degree knocked out, it has that dual enrollment possibility with Idaho State University, which is fantastic. So your kid can graduate with their 2-year degree right out of high school, which I know a lot of high schools across the country are offering that. This is great here for Idaho and in Meridian, the Renaissance High School. So it's a great high school, and if you're looking for that opportunity for your high school kiddo, that would be one to definitely check out. All right, number 2 is North Star Charter High School in Eagle, Idaho. This is a small charter school in Eagle, but man, it is really focused on getting your kiddo prepped for college. It's very small, it has a really small student-teacher ratio, and so it's very hyper-focused on really preparing kids for that next level college experience. So if you're an academic-driven family, you want that experience for your kid, definitely check out North Star Charter School in Eagle for your high school kiddo. That will really do great in getting them prepared for high school. They're fantastic. It's ranked really strong here in Idaho for that reason. Again, all these rankings are based off test scores, graduation rates, and again, college readiness. So those are the 3 things that this ranking is considering. And that's kind of what I wanted to make this video on, because we could make a video on sports, arts, drama, all the other stuff. But really, a lot of parents are asking me, Greg, I want to really get my kid off and into college. What's going to be the best colleges or high schools that will prepare my kid for that? And so I really felt that this video could help you kind of narrow down your home search based off the high school that you're looking for to kind of move into. So this one in Eagle, definitely ranked number 2 when it comes. So far, we've got West Ada getting 2, Boise getting 2. So it's really balanced. So when you're looking at high schools, Boise High School or the Boise School District has great high schools. West Ada has great high schools. These are just the top for test scores, graduation rates, and college readiness. All right, the number 1 high school 2025 is way up north in Coeur d'Alene. It's the Coeur d'Alene Charter School up there. Again, smaller focus or smaller class sizes, really hyper focused on test scores, college prep, all of that. So rigorous curriculum, getting your kids ready for that next level. So that is up north. It's about 8-hour drive north of Boise. So if you're like, where's Coeur d'Alene? It's gonna be further up close to Spokane, Washington. So if you're looking for an environment up there where it's be in the winter, a lot of snow up there, a lot of cold weather, beautiful summers and lakes, a lot of tourism, Coeur d'Alene's a fantastic place to go look at moving to and living up there if you want the complete full season, short summer, but that winter and fall, that's a really great area, beautiful country up there. But that's your rankings. Those are your high school rankings. So when you're considering making a move to the Boise, Idaho area, keep in mind that, man, if your only focus is on academics, these are your top 5. This is what came in for 2025. And so as you're looking at evaluating like your decisions, like, okay, we do want to leave our state, we do want to get to Idaho, but man, we are worried about the schools. We're looking online, trying to find the right information. It's hard to tell. This video hopefully will help you, give you some information, a launching pad to start doing a little bit more research for you and for your family, and start maybe inquiring onto these schools, making appointments with these schools, and talking to the schools about your goals for your family and for your kids, and what that school can support and what they can't support, and see if it's a good fit. But when it comes to coming to Idaho, relocating here to Idaho, here at the Go Idaho team, we'd love to help you. So when you're doing your research, keep these things in mind. Number 1, look at class size and school culture. Charter and smaller schools sometimes give more attention per student, which could be a really good thing for your kid if you're looking for that individualized focus. Those are really great, so keep that in mind. Number 2, check the commute and neighborhood. Living near the top schools in Eagle or Meridian may cost more, but you get more convenience and quality out of your whole lifestyle. So I know Meridian and Eagle, it's booming like crazy. Downtown Boise, Timberline area, it's kind of like established already, so what you see is what you get. So kind of as you're evaluating those things, as you come to Boise to kind of look around, we'll take you through those neighborhoods and show you, and you'll kind of feel like which neighborhood kind of speaks to you the most, and that happens all the time. I can't tell you how many times people come to Idaho, which we love, and they're fixated on a certain area, but as we drive around and kind of explore neighborhoods, it's fun to see the change and be like, you know what, I thought this, I want that. That happened to me when I moved here 7 years ago. I wanted a certain neighborhood, and as I kind of explored, I realized, man, I don't want that neighborhood. I'm glad I kind of looked around and we found our happy spot. So when you come to Idaho, work with us and help you, and we'll help you find that happy spot. So here's how I would choose if I were you. You know, if you want a small town feel, small student ratio, Coeur d'Alene might be a good fit. If you can do the winters and all that, then Coeur d'Alene would be a good fit. If you want newer communities, growing communities, you know, Meridian and Eagle might be a good fit for you to kind of look at. If you want kind of established area, everything's kind of conveniently located, close to work and downtown, the parks, all that stuff, Boise might be a good fit for you. So, you know, looking at your job that you'll be relocating for or working from home, convenience, you know, in your day-to-day activities, gyms or fitness facilities, getting kids to their extracurricular activities, that might play a role in your decision making. You know, is it closer to go here? We're gonna have to sit in traffic there. You know, all that can be a factor when it comes to choosing where to live when it comes to Idaho. So that's what I'd be kind of mulling over in my list of things, not knowing where to go in Idaho, but hopefully this gives you a framework to work off of to help you choose the right area, choose the right high school, and most importantly, just choose what's gonna be the best fit for you and your family. If you're moving to Idaho and you need help matching neighborhoods, price points, schools, we've helped hundreds of families do this over the years, and we'd be more than happy to help you. Just reach out. That's what we do. We love to do it. Or if you're curious, just drop a comment and we will guide you from there. So if you like this video, if you found this helpful, go ahead and share it with some family members or some friends who are thinking about making a move to Idaho, who are like, I don't know, you know, who might be in the same boat, schools, jobs, all that stuff. And don't forget to hit subscribe. I always love to increase my subscribers and followers to give you the best information about relocating and moving here in Idaho. So until next week, go Idaho.